Hello everybody, I'm back again. It's Saturday. We had to work today, so kind of tired. Haven't got my shower yet, but I had a few packages waiting on me, so I figured go ahead and do some box openings, package openings on Saturday. And I'm not sure what's in here. I ordered some arborist equipment, some chainsaw holders. And this thing's very well taped up. It says open from this side. So I'm gonna take their advice. I guess the USPS delivered this one, so US Postal Service. None of our carriers are driving electric vehicles. I wonder when that's going to start happening. Ooh. Elevation Canada. So, is that just, man, that's a lot of rope. Okay. This is Elevation Canada, www.elevationcanada.com. Individuals using products should be trained or under supervision of a trained expert. Safety and usage. So here's a disclaimer. I guess they don't want anybody to use this stuff unless they have experience, and if they get hurt, it's not their fault. So I guess that's a pretty important thing to do. This is just a shipping address, date shipped. This is product details. Eyes are getting bad, so I have to squint. Elevation Canada, 150 foot blushing 11.5 arborist rope for trees, tree climbing rope with one spliced eye. So this is the rope I was actually talking about last time. There's the spliced eye, and this is what I'm going to use for my little thing, make the job thing. Another guy that was working for us, he had one, and I thought this was a great idea because I don't like if you had a mechanical crucifix, and it's actually feels pretty good. I like the colors too. Looks like a coral snake if it was pink. But a lot of times if you have a mechanical crucifix, it's kind of a pain in the tail. It's not really worth it just to use on a regular rope. But if you have one with a spliced eye and you can keep it on that same rope and you don't have to thread it every single time, I think it's a good idea. And if you have a rope bag, you can just keep it in there the whole time, and it'll eliminate you losing your important ascenders and descenders. So I'm gonna have to use this rope. It's like 150 feet, and then of course the ends are all nice and perfect. Of course your climb line should hopefully stay that way. What I do is I usually get a really good quality climb line, and once it starts to wear and tear and I see a little frays in it, if I can't fix them and melt them down, I just end up using them for pulling trees over or whatever. But what I like to do every time I buy a rope, I try to get a different color, so that way there's a separate identification for every color or every rope. You shouldn't really have too many ropes of exactly the same, especially if you have any climb lines that look alike, because a lot of times if you ask a guy to get your climb line or what have you, if you have a few people working for you, sometimes you can mistake one rope for another. And also too, I had a good buddy that taught me how to climb, and also too, he was one of the best climbers I ever knew. And I didn't see this happen, but I heard that he was using a true blue, and someone else was using a true blue for roping, and they were in the same tree, and he tied off to the wrong rope, and he ended up falling like quite a bit, like over 30 feet, and he ended up getting injured pretty bad. And he was in his 40s. He climbed his whole life. Like I said, he was one of the best climbers I've ever seen, and he ended up never being able to climb again. So that's another reasons I just I'm real particular about ropes and identification of ropes, because all it takes is one simple mistake, and even it seems like the better you get, sometimes those mistakes happen because you get complacent. So just because you're the best climber in the world doesn't mean you can't make a mistake. So just keep it simple and be safe out there. And one of the things I always try to harp on is every rope you buy a different color, because they make these ropes now, like you can buy a true blue in like 4 or 5 different color situations. You know, you don't have to always buy true blue and blue. You know, they make it in like at least 4 or 5 different color combinations, and that way you can, if you love that rope, you can still have 4 or 5 different variations of it on your truck and not have to worry about that identification. So anyway, I'm rambling on, but this is Roger from Roger's Reviews, and I'm just going over my my new climb line rope, and it's 11.5 millimeter by 150 feet. I don't know if any more specs are on here. You just got to keep care of your climbing lines. Don't use them for anything else other than climbing. Usually, I like try to use ropes that are over, you know, 3,000 or 4,000 pounds to climb with tensile strength. And I use professional ropes to climb with, and I make sure the rating is pretty decent, because also too, when you're done climbing with it, you can always use it for rigging if it has the right specifications. So I'm gonna roll this rope up, and I'm gonna take a shower and have some dinner, because it's been a long day. So I appreciate you guys watching. Right now we're qualified for monetization because you guys have been so good and keep watching us, and just really appreciate it. And as soon as we get monetized, you'll know it, because I will let you guys know. You'll be the first to know. So anyway, have a great day, be safe out there, and get different color ropes so you can identify each and every one. Have a great day.